Kevin Hincks, live at the CBOE, is with me with our pre-bell playbook. And of course, I think front and center, you wake up in the middle of the night, you wake up in the morning, and you see, oh, it's the end of the government shutdown. I know there's still a few things to go through, but you did have some key votes making it to that 60 threshold. And here we are. Seems like good news, doesn't it?
Good morning, Nicole. Yeah, the markets, if you think about it, the markets really started this rally around noon Eastern time on Friday. The market came 100 points, the S&P, off its lows on Friday to rally into the close, extending that rally this morning on 8 senators, one of them independent, Angus King, and 7 other senators voting to end the government shutdown. Now, from a strategic perspective, a lot of these either are retiring or not facing re-election, so they have a little cover there. But make no mistake, this is really good news. The markets are very excited about it. Air travel, the relief going on there will be enormous, as you know. So I think all things considered is going to be a big relief to start the day across the board rally, minus some healthcare stocks because of President Trump's comments on Truth Social about healthcare. So minus healthcare, I think you're going to see 9 or 10 of the 11 sectors higher on the day, Nicole. It should be at least a good start to the day, following through with Friday's midday to the end of the day rally.
And I've heard about the airlines. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, I heard everything from 1 in 10 were canceled, 50% on Sunday were either canceled or delayed. I haven't confirmed those numbers, but there's no doubt that there was mayhem and people were sitting on tarmacs and all that. That really becomes the clincher when those congressmen and women have to face their constituents, and every single person in America almost is, to a certain extent, not every person. I mean, that's too wide, but many folks in America start to really feel it. So nice to see that now this is underway. But the flights say, look, those companies, it's going to take them time to get back and running and all that, right?
Exactly right. They said it's going to take anywhere from 2 to 7 days to get everything back to where it was. But that's still good news, Nicole. That's still ahead of holiday travel for Thanksgiving. So I think that's overall good news. And that's pressure, I think, that these politicians did not want to go through. So I think, 40 days, 41 days, it's a record for a government shutdown, but it was time to get back to work because, the paychecks miss, the air travel disruptions, the overall, SNAP benefits. It was just getting to be too much. And the market, let's face it, had a horrible week, last week, but it looks like, at least to start the day today, big rally to start
I mean, the
today.
NASDAQ was down over 3%. It was its worst week, I think, since April. Look, the major averages are 3-4% off their record high. So it's not terrible, but market breadth really started to weaken. There was a lot of conversations about that at the Schwab Impact Conference where I was last week. A lot of concerns about market breadth overall and a weakening of the market. So this can bring some optimism here. We see the airlines with the up arrows here this morning, United being the best of the bunch on this screen, up 2.1%. We have CoreWeave, Cisco, Disney. We have some big earnings this week, too.
Not a big number in terms of high-profile earnings, but there's enough names to keep our attention. You mentioned CoreWeave is coming out today after the bell. Oxy is today as well. Tuesday, we'll get Oklo. Remember the smaller nuclear company? That'll be a good one. Cisco and On Holdings on Wednesday. Thursday, Disney, Applied Materials, JD. Some good names. Not the big numbers, but as we're getting into the second half of earnings season here, but still some good ones to keep our eyes on, Nicole.
Yeah, that's a good list, Kevin. Great to see you. Kevin Hincks live at the CBOE. Thank you so much.